What up, dudes? Thanks as always for tuning in to PDubs Arcade Loft, where we always appreciate it when you hang out upstairs with us. On this quick tutorial update video on the latest AtGames firmware, Firmware 5.22.0, the PixelcadeX third-party developer application got some updates, and I just wanted to show those off to you real quick right after this. Okay guys, whether you are a brand new, you just got your BitPixel LED Marquee, or if you're an existing customer, you're pretty much going to follow the exact same steps if you're to get this thing updated. We're going to walk you through it right after this. All you have to do at this point is grab your flash drive that's got your FlashDriveX application on it, or the flash drive you would like to put your FlashDriveX application on, and plug it into the machine. Okay guys, we are over on our AtGames Legends Ultimate. It's important to note that you have to be on firmware 5.22.0 or higher in order to properly receive the new update for the PixelcadeX third-party application. What you want to do here is, if you have a brand new flash drive, you want to go ahead and plug it in, go to Settings, FlashDriveX, click on it, and click on Format. Let it format. Should be a really quick process. It'll tell you it's been formatted. After you format it, you just move over there, click Mount, hit Mount, and boom, your flash drive is now mounted. You could go ahead and back out of here at this point and head over to the PixelcadeX application. Now, if this is the first time you've ever installed PixelcadeX, you're going to hit the A button here. You'll see an option for install. Go ahead and press that and let that install. Should take a couple of minutes for it to install all the needed new images, the entire software packages, especially if it's a first-time install. Now, let's say, for instance, you're trying to update. Well, what you have to do is, you'll see an option when it's plugged in that says uninstall. You'll need to uninstall the PixelcadeX and then click install again to reinstall it. And when you reinstall it, just like a brand new user here, it's going to pull the new PixelcadeX firmware and features. So just a heads up there, guys. If you have an existing FlashDriveX, click uninstall, then reinstall it. But if you're brand new, just click install and let it run. When it gets to 99%, it's going to sit at 99% for about 30 seconds or so before it says application installed, so just be patient. At this point, you could go ahead and hit launch the application and check out what happens. Alright guys, so obviously once you hit the launch application, you'll notice that the screen will flicker, it'll go black, it'll flicker a couple of times, and then it'll say, welcome to PixelcadeX. That way you know that this is working. Obviously you need to have your PixelcadeX as well as your FlashDriveX plugged into USB ports on the cabinet or into a USB hub. Once it finishes doing that, you'll notice that they've added a Pixelcade logo when you're sitting on the PixelcadeX tile, which looks really good, as well as they've added a CoinOps logo when you're sitting on the CoinOps tile, so that looks pretty good as well. If you head over to the ArcadeNet games, this is where the bulk of the updates came through on this particular update. There were a lot of these ArcadeNet games that were missing logos. And a lot of those particular logos have all been added, and they all look really good. As you guys know, when we record off these DSLR cameras and try to point them at these marquees, the marquees look several shades darker than what they do look like in real life. But obviously, if you guys watch my live streams, you guys see these cabinets behind me, and you guys know that these particular marquees are super bright, super beautiful, lots of fun. Now, if any of the games are missing logos, such as Squash was a brand new ArcadeNet game that just got added today. So Squash, it just says the word Squash. So there's a few ArcadeNet games that need to be added. But what's really cool is all 22 Gottlieb Pinball games now have their logos, which is super awesome. So this is really cool, especially when you decide to play these games on ArcadeNet. On your arcade machine, you'll have this awesome logo sitting above you during gameplay for whatever pinball game you're playing, and all of the logos look fantastic. Job well done by Al Linky over at Pixelcade. In my video description below, I'll have my Pixelcade review video as well as installation tutorial if you're new and need to learn how to get this thing installed into your cabinet. You could either, there's a couple ways to go, run the wires out the back of the cabinet and wrap them around the side of the cabinet to plug them into the USB ports in the front, or if you have a 1.1 cabinet, on those you could potentially use a USB hub inside the cabinet to hide all of your wires. So there's a couple ways to do this. Either way, great updates by PixelcadeX. Lots more PixelcadeX updates to come. Make sure you guys let me know what you think in the thoughts below. Give me a thumbs up on the way out, and have a great day.